At the beginning of our journey into Stoicism, we are confronted with one of its fundamental pillars, the acceptance of reality. Stoics teach us that the first step to finding inner peace is to recognize and accept external events, whether positive or negative. It's as if they're telling us, face reality head-on, for it is therein lies true freedom. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, reminds us that it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but rather the way we choose to react to them. This is a powerful lesson. Imagine yourself in a stormy sea, facing giant waves. We cannot control the waves, but we can learn to surf them. Just like a skilled surfer, we can learn to navigate the waters of life with serenity and balance, regardless of the circumstances. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, offers us the following reflection: we have the power to choose our responses. These words echo through the centuries, reminding us that even in the face of the most challenging situations, we have the power to choose how we will face them. This is a true source of empowerment. By accepting reality as it is, we release a tremendous amount of energy that would otherwise be wasted in resistance and denial. It's not about passive resignation, but rather an active stance of acceptance and adaptation. It's as if we're saying to the universe, I'm ready to deal with whatever comes my way. In Stoic philosophy, we find an invitation to look at reality with wisdom and discernment. Instead of struggling against the flow of life, we are invited to flow with it, finding in each challenge an opportunity to grow and evolve. This is a profoundly liberating approach, allowing us to live with more authenticity and integrity. As we delve deeper into the teachings of Stoicism, we discover that accepting reality is not just an end in itself, but rather the starting point for a life of virtue and moral excellence. By accepting reality as it is, we are able to act with greater clarity and purpose, cultivating qualities such as courage, temperance, and justice. Therefore, dear friends, I invite you to embrace the practice of accepting reality in your daily lives. Remember that each present moment is an opportunity to exercise this virtue, whether facing a challenge at work, dealing with a difficult relationship, or simply navigating the complexities of everyday life. In doing so, we will discover that the inner serenity we seek is not beyond our reach, but rather within ourselves, waiting to be discovered. At the heart of Stoicism lies the powerful combination of resilience and self-discipline. These two qualities are like the muscles of the soul, strengthening us to face life's challenges with courage and determination. The Stoics understood that life is not a bed of roses, but rather a journey filled with ups and downs, triumphs and adversities. They taught us that the true measure of an individual lies not in their ability to avoid problems, but rather in their ability to overcome them. Think of Seneca, the great Stoic philosopher who faced countless trials throughout his life, including exile and constant threat of political persecution. Instead of succumbing to despair, Seneca used these experiences as opportunities to cultivate his inner resilience and strengthen his self-discipline. He reminds us that adversity makes us stronger, and that it is in the most difficult moments that we discover what we are truly capable of. Another inspiring example is Nelson Mandela, whose life was marked by decades of injustice and oppression. Imprisoned for 27 years for his struggle against apartheid, Mandela emerged from prison not with anger or resentment, but with a deep determination to build a fairer and more equal country. His unwavering resilience and relentless self-discipline made him a global symbol of peaceful resistance and reconciliation. As we look at these historical figures, we are reminded that resilience and self-discipline are not just abstract qualities, but tangible skills that we can develop and strengthen throughout our lives. As Seneca wrote, "Fortune favors the prepared mind." This means that by cultivating a mindset of resilience and self-discipline, we are preparing ourselves to face any challenge that life may throw our way. Therefore, my friends, I invite you to embrace the journey of resilience and self-discipline in your daily lives. Remember that each challenge we face is an opportunity to grow and evolve, to become stronger and wiser. With courage and determination, we can turn even the most difficult adversities into opportunities for growth and fulfillment. And in doing so, we become true examples of the power of Stoicism in action. As we come to the end of this journey through Stoicism, it is important to emphasize that this philosophy is not just a series of abstract concepts, but rather a path to personal transformation and spiritual growth. The Stoics understood that true wisdom lies not only in understanding the teachings, but in applying them in our daily lives, shaping our actions and attitudes accordingly. By practicing the principles of Stoicism, we strengthen not only our minds, but also our spirits. We discover an inner peace that is not disturbed by the vicissitudes of life, a serenity that allows us to face challenges with courage and determination. We find a deeper sense of purpose and meaning as we strive to live according to our highest values. I encourage each of you to apply the teachings of Stoicism in your daily lives, not just as an intellectual exercise, but as a practical guide to living with more authenticity and integrity. Cultivate the virtue of courage in facing challenges, temperance in dealing with emotions, and wisdom in making important decisions. Remember that even in the face of the toughest challenges, each of us has the power to cultivate a meaningful and virtuous life. No matter how bleak the path ahead may seem, there is always hope and optimism for those willing to persevere. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So, my friends, stay strong in your journey of personal and spiritual growth. Know that you are always surrounded by internal resources, ready to be accessed when needed. Cultivate gratitude for every life experience, for even the most difficult ones have something to teach us. And above all, never stop believing in the transformative power of Stoicism and in each of our abilities to achieve a life full of meaning and fulfillment.